nos friends. I have only known this amazing, amazing man and his unique daughter for a few months. I don't even know how many. I'd have to check my pay stubs, but as my guru Otho always says, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Haley and you're watching Between the Pages. If you could tell by that kind of silly intro, we are talking about Beetlejuice, the musical. I saw this a couple weeks ago, so we're doing another Broadway Friday on my channel. This is not going to be a recurring theme, just when I go and see Broadway musicals. So I saw this the weekend before Halloween, so fitting. It was very fitting. I have never seen it live before. I have listened to the soundtrack quite a few times, so I was very familiar with the story beats and everything. I did notice that some things have been changed from the Broadway original casting, like cast recording, and the actual production. And like I knew that kind of happened, that they kind of changed like lyrics and jokes and things like across the entire musical. I thought it was so funny. It was funnier than I expected because I have watched a bootleg. Yes, I am one of those people. I do watch bootlegs. I'm sorry if you disagree with that. But yeah, I had watched a bootleg, so I was like already excited to see this like on stage, like, you know, live and everything, because I'm one of those people who I don't believe bootlegs discourage people from seeing live theater. I think it makes you want to see it even more, because then you get to see it in its actual like intended venue and everything. I loved the guy who played Beetlejuice. He was hilarious. I know his voice wasn't quite like on par with Alex Brightman, but I know that Alex Brightman has like this weird thing with his vocal cords that like allows him to do the Beetlejuice voice like 8 nights a week, or 8 shows a week, and like not like get hoarse or anything. But I don't know if the actor who's playing Beetlejuice in this production has that same thing. I did get to see one of the original cast members for Newsies. He played the original Racetrack, because I love Newsies. We'll talk about that one of these other days. I promise we will discuss Newsies. But I got to see the original Racetrack. He was in the ensemble, and I couldn't pick him out from like a lineup because of all the heavy makeup and everything that the ensemble were usually in. But yeah, I was really excited to see that because I was like, one of these days, I'm going to see a production and recognize an actor and be like, oh my God, I saw them in this, or I know them from this. Because I listen to a lot of soundtracks. I watch a lot of behind the scenes content of musicals and plays and things like that. So I was like, one of these days I will recognize somebody on this cast list. One of the changes that I know has been made from Broadway to like a national tour is that Miss Argentina and Delia aren't played by the same person. Because I know on Broadway it was played by the same girl. I can't remember her name, so I'll put it right here. She's great. She was amazing. But in this production, they were 2 different actresses, because I thought it was the same actress at first. So like spot on casting for casting 2 women who look eerily similar. But when it came to curtain call, I was like, oh, it's 2 different actresses. Okay. Because that's not what I was familiar with. I was like, I'm pretty sure Miss Argentina and Delia are supposed to be played by the same actress. There were a lot of political jokes because this was prior to the US election. And so I thought that was really funny. I'm not someone who gets offended by political jokes and everything, so there was a lot of those. Yeah, it was such an enjoyable experience. I would definitely like recommend it if you like Beetlejuice, like the movie. Please be aware that it's not the same story, because in the musical, Delia is still Lydia's stepmother, but she ends up being like a life coach, because one of the points is she's like, life coaching, nailing it. And like that's how Charles and Delia end up getting together, is that he hired her as a life coach for Lydia to help Lydia like process and get over her mother's death that happens like at the very beginning of the musical and everything. The girl who played Lydia, her riffs on like Dead Mom and Say My Name, amazing. She's great. I cannot wait to see if I see her in anything else, but she was a very good vocalist. Everyone in the cast was great. So yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on Beetlejuice the musical, and I will see you guys later. Bye!